Is it rolling? Okay. I'd like to welcome everyone. Thank you for taking the time to watch this product demonstration. This is a live product demonstration. Again, there are some surveys on your seats that you're more than welcome to fill out. It's for a $500 gift card that will be drawn randomly at the end of the show. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Accelops. You may or may not have heard about Accelops. Today I'm going to give you a little bit about an overview of what the company is and what our solutions offer. With regard to Accelops, well, who are we? So Accelops was founded in 2007. We're a real-time analytics and correlation-driven cloud and infrastructure monitoring solution. We're built on scalability and multi-tenant capabilities. What does that mean? Well, it really means that we do the full stack monitoring. We are a full SIM, or security event incident manager or monitor, right? Which means we have full compliance suites. We do full network monitoring with regards to NetFlow, interface monitoring utilizations. We do full configuration and change monitoring with regards to security across all your network devices and your servers. We also do full performance and availability monitoring or network monitoring. Now, a lot of people stop right there because there's a major gap between security and performance availability, right? Well, we're taking these two solutions and other solutions as well. We're combining them into a single product. One solution for full correlation across the entire stack. Okay, so that's all your up-down utilizations, enterprise-level application monitoring, and even application awareness of your third-party or your proprietary applications. Also, a full log management solution, right? So this is your full log management solution. Send all your syslogs, your traps, your net flows into Accelops. We'll be able to parse them, correlate them, and then of course correlate them with the other data that we're pulling in from network performance via SNMP or SSH or Telnet or whatever API is out there for all the different various products. We are vendor agnostic, which means we support all the major tier 1 and tier 2 vendors. Why do we do this? Well, you know, there are a lot of point products out there, right? There are security products, there are performance availability products, there are specific point products for this and for that. You know, with our networks today, they're so vast and so interrelated, we need a single solution which gives us full correlation and to see all of that. Especially with cloud monitoring, right? Whether it's private or public clouds, we need to have the tools in the right places to be able to have access to the right data at the right time, independent of whether they're network devices or storage devices or servers, cloud offerings, or virtualized environments. And that's exactly what we do. I don't have a lot of PowerPoint, just a couple slides, then we're going to get right into this live demo. But I'd like to talk just a little bit about the architecture of the system, and then we'll move right over into that demo I keep promising. We are software. We don't ship a hardware box, right? We are software. We are virtual. We run on VMware, KVM, soon to come Hyper-V and Zen. You install this on your hypervisor or up in a cloud like EC2 for Amazon. That allows you to actually have full access and visibility into every single device, right? Each appliance can actually monitor up to 10,000 events per second. That's all your syslogs, your traps, your net flows. And it can also monitor up to 1,000 devices for performance and availability. We count a device a little bit different than some other competitors out there. A device to us is the entire box. It's not cores. It's not interfaces. It's not IP addresses. It's the box, or the stack of boxes with the management IP. So it's all based off of management IP. The customer owns the storage and the data. There's no penalty for growing your data store large, right? You own the data, it's yours. You can keep it for as long as you want, grow it as large as you want. There's no additional cost. The storage system is actually flat file. We've gotten away from relational database, no more bottlenecks, right? That also allows you instant scalability, right? All your boxes can now talk to the same database easily. It's off box. You need more power, you add additional boxes. You need more storage, you increase your storage size. The system is also fully multi-tenant, which is very important for infrastructure offerings, whether it's cloud infrastructure or it's physical or virtual infrastructure. It's also important for your service providers. The multi-tenant feature or capability of Accelops allows you to actually install what's called a collector out at remote locations. And then all that data is correlated, it's encrypted, and it's sent back to Accelops via SSL so that it can be monitored through the main data center. This also allows you to have portal access for customers to see their data, or if you're a large enterprise, it also gives you access into different business units as well. So I'm going to stop right there with the architecture. We're actually going to hop over into the system itself, and we're going to take a look at the system and how it actually correlates the data and what that means, what that truly means to any type of IT shop or integrator. What you're looking at here is Accelops. So it's a web-based interface. On the left-hand side right now, I'm under the dashboard tab, so I'm just looking at a lot of different types of dashboards. Currently right now, I'm looking at all of my security feeds. Near real time, right? I'm looking at top security incidents, I'm looking at top denied websites, top firewall blocks. This is a typical SIM, right? Syslogs, traps, NetFlow. This is also information coming in from any type of application that's related to security. Antivirus, IPS, IDS, vulnerability scanners, layer 2, layer 3 information, DNS, DHCP, and AAA authentication, VPN. All that security related data is coming into the system. And these are some of the reports that I selected as important to me that I wanted to see. These dashboards are completely customizable. Well, that's great. Well, how about performance and availability? Same thing. Here is a performance and availability dashboard. So now I'm looking at top uptime, top devices with CPU utilization, top interfaces, right? I can then dig down into bandwidth utilization, users understand what's happening, okay? This is a single product. I haven't moved into a different product. Single product, right? Correlation between all this data. How about, I don't know, say, dashboards for roles, right? How about your network administrator? He wants to have some nice NetFlow reports, VoIP or IPSLA information, or I could dig into other things like environmental, UPS, HVAC systems. Applications, right? Let's do some application availability and performance monitoring. How about your Exchange servers? How about your SQL servers? Get that visibility into those applications. Your storage systems, your overall hardware performance and availability. This is showing me what's going on with my hardware. One of my favorite dashboards is under the summary dashboard. It's called my all devices dashboard. This is a hybrid dashboard, single pane of glass, right? I'm literally looking at every single device in my infrastructure, server, network device, everything. Availability, performance, security. The resolution's a little small, but that's the names of these different columns up here, and I can see all their statuses. And I can sort on the different statuses as well. So now I've sorted for performance. What's on fire? What needs the most immediate help? And I can also, of course, view this in a critical or a warning state so that I can see the top devices. I'm not being overwhelmed by everything. Another one of my favorite dashboards is what's called the Business Service Summary Dashboard. A business service summary, get this, it's a logical grouping of devices. Let's say, for example, that I'm a web retailer, and so I depend on my web ordering system. Within my web ordering system, I have applications, I have servers, I have databases, I have network devices, the list goes on, right? Can you see this? Applications, network devices, servers, they're all logically grouped, and you can run specialized reports against this entire thing. It's also running for everything, and you can see all of the individual pieces over on the right-hand side. What's my availability look like? Well, I have two high availability issues here. If I click on that, I can drill down immediately into the incident. The same thing for performance, the same thing for security. I can even drill down further into and get more information, get root cause analysis. Here I can see I have some hardware critical alerts and I have a license issue, right? If I just mouse over this, I can see that it's an MS Exchange. I have an Exchange license issue. That's definitely going to impact my business. If Exchange goes down, I'm done, right? So high visibility. Who does this help? Who cares, right? So what? There's a little bit of something here for everyone. Something here for your help desk. Something here for your app guys, your server guys, your SOC guys, your NOC guys. A little bit of something for everyone. Full correlation, full visibility. How do we do this? Easy. We have all the feeds or use APIs to pull all this information in. I've gone now up into my overview dashboards. This is my overall incident dashboard, right? This is a summary dashboard from a geolocation standpoint. So now I can see where things are occurring, where things are coming from. This is great for public and private cloud offerings. Where are the bottlenecks? Where are the issues? Where are the attacks coming from? I also have a calendar view where I can actually look at all the different events and their severities over time. This is a full trending piece, right? This is a full trending offering. You can go in and run deep level reports and get deep level understanding of what's happening. My topology views give me immediate access into all my devices. I can do circuit and leak monitoring. I can drill down into incidents. I can click on devices, see more about the device, look at immediate health and availability, drill into immediate incidents. I can also immediately see the applications as well. This gives me full visibility into literally every single aspect. How does this relate to the cloud? If you've ever installed something on the cloud, you know that it can possibly be cumbersome, especially if it's a public cloud, okay? It's also just infrastructure. They don't really offer much into visibility, right? They don't really have security solutions that they're going to offer you. They don't really have performance availability solutions that they're going to offer you with deep analytical analysis, right? And so that's where solutions like this come into play, where you have the full ability to see literally every single piece of the infrastructure, virtual, physical, and offerings in the cloud. So how do we do it? Our analytics tab houses our out-of-the-box rules and reports. What you're looking at right here is an identity and location report. This is a correlation report of layer 2, layer 3, VPN authentication. So here I'm literally seeing every single IP address, the MAC address, the user, and where they're coming in from, right? The more information you feed into the system, the more that we can correlate the information. We do that with our out-of-the-box rules and reports. We ship with over 2,000 rules and reports, right, that span the full function of the entire enterprise. Availability, system availability, application, same thing with performance, change, right, file change, great for compliance, right, you need to know which files are being changed. Security, and of course full compliance suites as well, like PCI, ITIL, SOX, GLBA, all these pieces, they're pre-compiled and they ship with the system. These are not additional modules, not additional dollars that you have to spend. This is all part of the system. You create a business service. You assign it a role saying your PCI, and all these pieces are automatically running against that business service or that logical grouping of devices. So it's very easy to pick up. We also have traditional incident dashboards where you can actually see the individual incidents as they're rolling in. You can do neat things with this, like for example, you can sort and filter and view different types of incidents or groupings. Right now I'm going to group by name. I'm just going to say group by name, all of my incidents, so it'll give me a unique count of all the incidents that have occurred over a specific period of time. So what's impacting my business right now? Well, over the last 2 hours, I've had 28 heavy TCP port scans, and I've had 22 clear text passwords being passed, right? From a severity standpoint or from a functional standpoint, I can easily say, okay, now just filter for performance or filter for security. So now, from a performance standpoint, this is what's impacting my business, okay? Again, single pane of glass, single system to be able to have this visibility. The CMDB which is the area, it's the change management database that houses all of our data. It houses all of the inventory. So this is a full inventory monitoring solution. We're going to receive all your logs. We're going to put the devices in here. We're automatically going to categorize them. As we go out and pull information in via SNMP, we're automatically going to categorize them. So that way everything's all in here together. For example, right now I'm looking at a Cisco switch. On the Cisco switch, I'm pulling information from this via log. I'm also reaching out and pulling information via SNMP and Telnet or SSH. In this case, specifically Telnet. That gives me full visibility into the health and availability, the interfaces, up-down stats, utilization stats, the software that's running on the box, and I apologize, the resolution's a little small on this, but it gives you full visibility into the applications. So we have full visibility into all applications. The hardware, components, the storage, the processors, and my favorite part is the configurations. We actually monitor in real time all the configurations. So whenever there's a config change, we'll immediately notify you. We'll tell you who logged in, who made the change, what the changes were, and how that affects other pieces within your infrastructure. I'm going to click the diff button here. I'm going to bring two configs up side by side, and you can see that they're actually highlighted. All the changes are highlighted. You'll also notice this is the entire config. I'm going to keep scrolling here. It's the entire config. That's a nice backup. We do this in real time, so every time there's a change, we keep an indefinite number of backups so that you always have them. I could go on for hours and hours, but I'm not going to. The main takeaway here is that Accelops is literally a full stack monitoring solution with full correlation. The way that we do the correlation is that we take every single known identity or event type or every piece from all the different devices that we support, and we put all those different pieces, whether it's security, performance, availability, or change issues, into our database and then cross-correlate those in our rules. So we literally give you the ability to be able to see into your entire infrastructure, whether it's from an organizational or administrative standpoint, or an executive standpoint, or deep dive analysis into actual logs. Here in our analytics tab, you actually have the ability to come in here and do individual queries, right? I'm typing in a star and I'm looking for a wildcard. These are all the logs rushing into the system real time. It's things from your firewall, things from your applications, things from your servers, your network devices, everything. And then we take that and again we process that through our process engine and correlate those pieces so that you again have that full visibility. And again, all these pieces, all these different rules and reports are available in our report engine so that you can easily just run a report at any given time. You can schedule reports, you can have them kicked out to email automatically, you can have the system kick things over to your ticketing system to automatically open tickets. So it's a very robust and fully functional system which allows you to have that full visibility into Accelops. We'd love to talk to you more about Accelops, the great things that we're doing in the market and how we're trying to make your life a little bit easier. So please feel free to stop by our booth. It's booth 115 at the far right-hand side, my right, of the exhibit hall. And I also have a slide. If you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us. I guess I got rid of the slide, but please feel free to contact us. Come on by and we can give you more information and give you more or schedule a live demo. Thank you. Also, don't forget to fill out your forms. You can either give them to Kathy in the back. She's dressed in red. Or you can come by our booth and hand them off to us personally. Again, that enters you into a drawing for a $500 gift card at the end of the show.